At least he said that.
Eh. The main stuff I wanted them to have, they took out of the game. Ooh, this one has a lot of. Look at that.
Intel you requested on Louis Sarah. It seems
Look,
he used to be
you
a
see how much
researcher
flavors
for
on this
Umbrella.
one?
Barbecue flavor.
I should have left him in that bag to rot.
Ooh.
I'm sending you the
I should've
This one's
let-
flavor pack.
Take a look. But Baby Eagle
I
is
should-
I literally only took one little corner
Copy
off.
that.
And, like punched me in the
Making
dick.
my way to
I
the
should have
village.
left
One.
Luis raw in that cell. Rot.
There's an insignia on the wall. Oh yeah. I'm still trying to get used to the flavor. I think I'm ready for that. Yeah, I'm used to the flavor now. Just that first little nibble, my tongue had to get used to that flavor. It's not a bad flavor.
Yeah.
It's like a combination of the sweet and
Oh, no!
tangy
Oh,
like
no!
chili.
Harrison, oh no!
You know the sweet and tangy chili Doritos?
I got you!
The purple
I
bag?
got you, dog!
It's like a combination of the purple bag and the barbecue bag.
You're welcome.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
So like the sweet and tangy chili and then the barbecue.
Hey, you know how I
I
keep...
don't remember Doritos having a barbecue.
Hey, do you remember how I
Are you
keep...
talking about the latest?
No, yeah, just barbecue chips.
Hey, remember how I keep...
It's like they combine the sweet and tangy chili purple bag Doritos with barbecue
Hey,
chips.
Harrison,
like
remember where I
barbecue
keep
Lay's.
stabbing myself in the foot? You know, I keep stabbing on those. He actually said. He says. So, I guess we're
You know,
in
if
the
you
same
shoot
boat
the
now.
dog, the dog just looks at you in disappointment, just runs away. Just like, really, I'm not coming back to help you,
He
and it runs away.
the dog. But if you help the dog, he's
He
like,
comes back later.
guess we're in the same boat, huh, buddy?
Why does this? Oh, you're back to the.
Yeah, we're back to the.
They've changed the layout. Oh, there's your dead cow. They changed the layout of everything so much that I can't keep up with it. And they just, for no reason, switch certain areas around for no reason,
Wait, did I
just
spell
so they
that
could be
right?
different. Look, guys, we put our own spin on this game. I mean, I like remakes, but I also critique remakes.
Okay, time to run to the village.
No, not the tower. Why'd they ruin it? Why'd they bomb it?
This way. Oh, they show up a lot earlier.
What do they have giant teeth for?
To
What?
be goofy.
Because people have phobias of giant teeth, so they're like, you know what scare people? Giant teeth on a wolf. Just looks goofy as shit.
I thought it was made to be goofy. I
No.
thought it,
They do that. They made that change, like, because people get scared of that. So when people see that, they go, "Oh, that's scary." I look at that and go,
oh my
"Look
gosh,
at that
what the
fucking
hell's
goofy ass."
going on?
I like how we had the same reaction though on those teeth.
I thought it was made for goofiness. I didn't know it was actually supposed to be.
No, this game's all about being serious. So
I
that
didn't
was
think
to
it
try
was.
to scare people.
I didn't think it was supposed to be for scares. I thought it was supposed to be for goof.
Mm-mm.
I love that they repaired it. You know. I love they
Oh
repaired
yeah,
it.
look how scary that is. Two sickles on the front of the building to scare you away.
I love that they repaired the thing though.
Oh, they barricaded that area.
Well, actually, the chainsaw guy's supposed to cut that down. If you take him over there, he'll cut it down.
Don't cut me down.
But I didn't go over to it. So he didn't go to it.
I gave 2 Remake a lot of praise, but I still critiqued it like the character models.
I
They
love
still
this
bother
one.
me.
I really do love this one. I think there are some things here.
My
and there that
critiques are
aren't-
they took away all the things that gave this game the character that the original had. Like the comedy, like being, because the original 4 was being serious and it had comedic relief. They took away all the comedy, and they tried to go full. They tried to go full horror / serious. Shot him in the anus.
He died from a headshot, the ass. and
He
the
died
foot
from
and the leg.
anal bleedage.
Okay, so the cemetery is gonna be a little more different.
Is there not like 1,000 spinals on the ceiling down here?
No.
They took that away.
Yep.
You can just
Oh yeah,
take snakes.
and you eat them. It tells you that you took the Viper's venom out, so now you can actually.
I already knew that when this game was gonna come out, that I would be kind of like bitchy about it.
Yeah, they got rid of
Because
the.
remember back when it was first announced, I'm like, I'm gonna like it, but I'm not gonna like it.
You can still get eggs, but you can still get the eggs, but they changed that.
I like how I know how I am so much that I predicted how it'd be.
Yeah, they still have
Is that a
eggs.
giant skull?
Yep.
Oh, it's because the El Gigantes.
El Gigante. They still have the eggs, but
Actually, I think I've been saying that wrong the whole time because it's Spanish. I think it's Gigante.
Gigante.
Yeah, because in Spanish, I think the G's pronounced like an H. Gigante. And so, like, I don't know why. Like, when I read it the last time, I was like, oh, fuck, I've been saying it wrong. That's when I thought about it, because El Gigante. I was like, I took Spanish, and I still was saying
So
El Gigante.
that mine launcher is actually made for that bolt launcher is actually a mine.
Well,
You can make it into.
I've got something new for you, mate.
Oh, the bolt thrower is on sale.
You'll cut through the
8,000?
crowd with that
Yeah, but I rather had this instead.
What?
I got the TMP.
The bolt thrower is good because you can,
Pick them back up.
A
but-
deal
Yeah.
well
I think I would be using that a lot. Because I know in a lot of games that have like bolt throwers or like reuse, like with like Tomb Raider, I end up using the bow a lot more because I think you pick up ammo. Like if you shoot somebody with it.
molding a weapon to suit. Try that on for size. There you are. As give that the care it deserves, mate.
Flash
Well
grenade
then,
recipe.
pleasant
Yeah, to make-
travels.
You make flash grenades.
This time they gave like a lot of rice and not a lot of.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Like I got more vegetables in my.
Oh, that's right. So,
I got mostly.
then another challenge, Harrison,
Welcome.
is to sell 3 Vipers. Yeah, you have to sell 3 of the Vipers.
Not really
Well
feeling it.
done.
I didn't even get a lot of times like the meat will have a lot of juices that I'll like mix with the rice to make it better. There wasn't even like any juices. So it's like so dry.
Oh, so do you remember the medallions in the? Do you remember the medallions in the cemetery?
Usually I eat it all.
Harrison, remember the medallions in the cemetery?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, they're not there anymore.
I made it.
And you could
But-
shoot, remember
but
in the
the-
original, you could shoot the bell too,
Mhm.
and like you could if you shot it, like, you could hear a guy go "Arietta!" And then if you shoot it again, he would do it again.
I don't know if there is any bell in this.
Like maybe if you got a better angle.
So, do you want to know what the challenge is?
I mean, yeah.
You find a blue
In the
page.
original, there used to be like bird nests, like
Yeah.
in these pathways.
When you find the blue thing, it'll say that the twin graves do not deserve to have the emblem left because they're a heretic.
I knew I could count on you. Got a selection of good, thick, pleasant travels.
That's different, you know.
Yeah, my biggest critique with this game is the voice acting, and they took away the comedy and a lot of the personality.
He still says some of the original things.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound right with the accent.
The only thing.
It's like when you get to the end of the game and you see and hear Wesker. I can't. It doesn't sound or look like.
The only
him.
thing the only thing
I
different.
mean, it kind of resembles Wesker, but it's
There's a new thing he says that's kind of cool though. If you're damaged enough and you come back to him, he's like, "Oh, it looks like you've seen some battle," which is interesting. I didn't expect him to do that.
they kind of changed Ada's personality a little bit.
Oh.
In this game, in the remake, you like throughout the game you kind of notice it, and then especially at the end you can really notice.
No, that's actually Ada.
That's Resident Evil 6. Is when
Resident
they
Evil,
clone
yeah,
her.
Resident Evil 6, yeah, but it's
And her
really
clone is called Carla Redeems. And both Ada's hate Simmons.
both of them. Do.
Simmons was so horny for Ada, he made a clone of Ada, and the clone hated him too.
Damn it.
And she hated Simmons so much, they
Thunder
both died.
won't roost. The church
She
is sealed
basically
up,
killed herself to
And
kill
Baby
Simmons.
Eagle?
That's how
Negative.
much the clone
Nothing
hated
yet.
Simmons.
but they sure do have this place. It's locked up tight.
And then Simmons mutated himself,
Go
didn't he?
on,
And
we
then
really want to do so.
Ada had
She's
to like
here.
with
That's for
Leon
sure.
fight
I'll find a way in.
Simmons. I
Condor
don't-
1 out.
I might get to the
Resident Evil 6 only happened because Simmons was
I might
horny for
stop at
Ada.
this chapter because if I'm gonna beat the other game, I gotta stop.
And he couldn't take no for an answer.
Also, remember the puzzle? Yeah, there's no puzzle.
What makes me laugh too is that he made the clone of Ada and then said he was married to her, and then she's like, no. He's like, you're my wife though. No. Basically Ada's reaction of seeing the clone be birthed and naked, because like, oh, you're nobody would take you, so you basically had to make your own wife.
Lake.
Oh man, they're passing that photo around.
He's locked up in the church. Gotta find her.
Let's hope for no more surprises.
These villagers are down dirty if they're passing around that photo. There's like no skin showing.
They're repressed.
They're down bad. Like, oh me mama.
So he had to go down. He had to go down to open that instead of it being already open.
They took away my spinal heaven.
No, yeah.
You could shoot down like 20 spinals.
Yeah, they got rid of that.
Lago. They used to have blue emblems under this bridge too.
Yep, they're gone.
You shoot him in the knee. Oh.
Oh, he's not dead.
He just tried to get a cheap shot on you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was killing his friend.
That guy's got a lot of nerve. Oh.
Thank
You just killed the guy that killed his daughter in RE2 remake.
Yep. Yes, exactly.
And like the haircut and everything kind of like resembled it a little bit from the back.
A lot of the challenges in these games don't seem too bad. There's only like a few that will probably take
That
time.
is a ladder.
I
I was looking at that ladder. I'm like, is that a ladder?
One of the challenges that it's probably going to take you a few times,
That is
Harrison,
a ladder.
is probably the bell tower one. It says kill 5 enemies with a bell.
Ladder.
Kill 5 enemies with a swinging bell, and another one is kill 5 enemies with a swinging like a.
Why are those boards glitching out
Ram?
right there? You see that?
Oh, that's
See, they're wobbly.
oh, that's
No, to your left, up right
One
there.
Oh.
All three of those, they're wobbly.
I don't
You
know.
see how? I don't think they're supposed to be doing that.
No, they're not.
You see how twitchy they are?
That was
Normal.
weird. That's not. They're not supposed to be doing.
They're like, I'm on crack.
Don't ask.
I need my crack. I need my crack.
They shouldn't be doing.
Are they still doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't seen the.
So if you shoot her,
I don't know. I've actually shot her bottle and nothing happened. But then
the
again,
Plagas is breaking out.
yeah,
Yeah,
it might be
the
something.
dog. I don't know why they keep changing things. Like the original pacing was perfect. How they did things, like having the dogs show up when you have to come back to the village at nighttime. Then the dogs show up. You know what I mean?
I have to come back for that.
The way they're doing the pacing in this, just to change things up, is kind of throwing off like what made like the original so good. Because like you as soon as you started getting used to something in the original, then they're like, oh yeah, now there's dogs. Like, oh yeah, now Plagas pops out of their head. Oh yeah, now they're
The Plagas does show up. It just takes a little bit of time.
No, I'm saying in the original, like they had things paced out like really well, and in this, because they just want to change things, everything's kind of just happening at random times now.
I will switch the
So
gun.
it's not like coming off as natural as the original did.
This gun's good.
That's my little
This
complaint.
gun's good until I get
This
the red
time.
9, and then when I get the red 9, I switch it out because
I'm pretty sure like
That was just so random having the dogs just pop up there. What made it so menacing in the original was that it was nighttime and you're coming back and it was raining, and then all of a sudden you're like, "What the fuck's that in the distance?" And then you like look at it, and it's like, "Oh, it's a
good
dog."
luck finding some big enough to use that thing.
Oh, another hammer guy.
No, that's
your
no
same
gigantic.
sentiment with this is like when I did.
Okay. So Harrison, you want to know how to get
Like how I
the
like Doom Eternal.
the 3
Doom
kills
2016 so
ready
much. I
to get
fuck
the 3?
around.
And then
I
Doom
want.
Eternal just became
Then-
Super Mario Doom
You can
Edition.
get
And
two
Doom
cha-
Eternal is like you have to play
You
like
can get
this.
2 challenges, guys. You can
Yeah, that's
you-
I heard that was a lot of people
get,
that.
so what you gotta do is you gotta
yeah, don't you
take
just
that and
flash
throw
them?
it.
That's what you did in the original.
I know,
as well.
but that's how you get 2 challenges: kill 3 enemies with a flash grenade, and kill
Well, I just do that anyways.
yeah, and to kill 5 enemies.
Oh, let's just randomly throw dogs here too.
These dogs, they look like that. You know that one fucking whatever it was.
I don't know why they thought that
Can't
that would
remember.
make the dogs scarier when they
Also,
were scary
you
the way they
can't
were
go inside
before.
the building.
They look like that one picture that like turns evil with the dog in it. Remember the one I'm talking about?
I think so.
Yeah. Like,
Also,
turns into
Harrison,
Smile dog.
You can't you can't go inside
No,
the building
That's what the
either.
dog.
Not yet.
You can't go, no, you can't go.
Not ever.
I don't know. I haven't got back to this point yet.
So usually you come back to this later.
It might
when
open
you
up.
do the boat area.
It might
like
open
after
up,
the boat
but-
area. But yeah, I feel like with the remake, they're so concerned in being different than the original. Like
They try to change so
that,
much.
like the pacing and everything just feels like so off, like so random.
I get that.
Like I feel like the original rumors were true about like the original, like when they're working on it, it was too close to the original, so they didn't want it to be a 1-to-1, so they changed stuff. Because that's what this kind of feels like, is that they randomly just
They
changed
just
things
took-
around and threw things.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I get. I can
Like
see why. they
you know
did.
the bridge area that like with the like you said the bridge that like, if you walked on it you fell through.
Mhm.
Like why that whole area was like going the reverse ways, like stuff like that. I feel like they just did that because they wanted to be they didn't want it to be a 1-to-1. So I feel like that original like rumor that the original version of this remake was supposed to be a 1-to-1.
This is the boathouse.
I believe that rumor was true.
Yep. This is the
We'll
boathouse.
never know for sure, but I feel like that was actually true. And then they changed things around because why did they make the teeth on the dog? That just looks so fucking dumb.
Probably want to
The only reason I know why they meant for that to be scary is because I've known like people that like get creeped out by stuff like that, and that's
Kinda.
why when I saw it, I was like, they meant for that to be creepy, but it just looks goofy as shit.
Do you guys see it?
Something I have to shoot right there. So they still have stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's the little Salazar's.
Yep.
Like how in 2 and 3 remake it was raccoons and
I think that's the way you get. I think doing that gives you the typewriter.
was the raccoons in 3? What was in 2?
2 was bobble.
There are enough weapons here.
Just
to get a
regular
party going.
bobbleheads, not
No, maybe they were raccoons too.
because they were. In one of them it was like raccoons, and the other one it was different. I remember they were different in
I
every
don't know.
game.
I'll show you this.
Why can't I remember?
So you see, so this thing right here is the shooting range.
Oh, see, it takes you to a different floor to do that.
Yes, and also
I had no incentive
See
to
this
do
right
it in
here?
the original game because it didn't really get you much.
it does give you something.
I'm saying in the original I had no incentive
I'll
because
just-
you couldn't
I'll
even.
just show you guys what it does.
For trophies, I had no incentive because there is no platinum in the original
I'll show you what this thing
for
does.
PlayStation. Oh, this would be so easy on PC. I mean, you are doing PC. I'm saying like keyboard and mouse.
Well, you don't actually have to get headshots.
No, I know. I'm still saying with keyboard and mouse it's easier because you just go.
I would order.
Because when I did the original Resident Evil 4, and I was doing it on keyboard and mouse, I'm like, oh, this is so much easier, like aiming and everything. Or are you trying to get them all lined up?
Like, suddenly.
Yeah, if you're doing this on mouse, like that would be so easy.
Okay.
I feel like if I do it on Steam first and on PS5, I'll just do mouse and just go. I guess because I kind of grew up doing PC games, I'm
15
freaking on now.
15% shell shotgun shells bonus.
So you can get keychains that help you. For...
Yeah, so you can put them on your stuff. Also, there's 3 challenges I think. Get S rankings on every challenge. Get S
You
rankings
know why
on
I'd be
one
more
of
hyped
them.
for 5 Remake as
don't
well,
miss one.
rather than any other game, is because it gives another co-op. Like if they actually keep co-op and like have like fix Sheva and whatnot, like it would give us another co-op game to do.
I'd look forward to it.
That's why I'd be more excited for a 5 Remake. Even though I'd be excited for a 1 and Code Veronica Remake, I'd be more for a 5 because of the co-op.
Well done, stranger.
And it would give me an idea of what a modern co-op Resident Evil game would be like, you know? Because they haven't done a co-op Resident Evil since Revelations 2, and that was like 2014.
I think I'll stop
It's
right
been
now.
a long time.
I think I'll stop right
This is about like a fourth of the way through the game.
now. Yeah, no,
A fifth of the way.
There's 16 chapters.
But just like the original, though, like some chapters go quicker than others.
Like, oh,
Because I remember in the original 4, like some chapters I'd breeze through.
dude, this is
Oh, you get to see the reward.
professional.
Wait, can you see what the other outfits look like, or do they just hide them?
They're hit. A lot of them are hidden.
You don't get to see them.
Only some of them have outfit.
So I remember on the main,
this one?
Primal
Oh,
Life.
that's how you get the knife. Okay.
Because if you go back to main menu, yeah, you can see all the like. I'm glad you can see what they look like here.
Oh, great, a mask. That's helmet.
There's a lot more there's a lot more of those than actual outfits. There's like 4 or 5 outfits, and then there's
Oh, complete the story mode on hardcore mode or higher with an A ranking.
I could do that.
Yeah, I hope they keep my guns, and then I can do that. The sprinter beat the game in 8 hours. Complete the main story without using any recovery items. Minimalist.
I'm glad they're hiding the other outfits.
Using your knife and handgun only.
Only knives and handguns,
That's not
especially if you go assisted mode.
complete the main story without talking. Yeah,
That's fine.
complete a game. Complete. Yeah, okay.
Especially if you're allowed to do a new game plus and you get to have your stuff. That'd be easy.
I don't know how. There hasn't been anything to allow me to do that.
Target 5 targets shooting range 1 shot.
They haven't given me a challenge. And that was not too bad. That was, all I did was.
Well, if you're saving and quitting, go to main menu real quick then. That is not just closing the game out.